It's a lunch hour in Vegas, and we're on the dot with Dot and Mia here on PHLV Radio.
You're tuned into PHLV Radio on the dot with Dot and Mia. Welcome. My name is Dot. Yes, I'm Dorothy Tom. You can call me Dot.
And I am Mia. Welcome to On the Dot.
Yay. This is our, what? Is this our 100th episode? Seems like a long time, Mia.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So we're here, and this is brought to you in cooperation with the University of the Philippines Alumni Association in Nevada and PHLVradio.com. Yes. How are you, Mia?
Good, good. And last week we were talking about Jean's very inspiring love story for our Valentine's presentation, and Patrick's unending search for
Love.
his true love.
His
yes.
true love. I hope it has ended, Patrick. You never really called me. You know, I could introduce you to someone. You know.
Yes.
Go ahead, Mia.
So hopefully he will send in his second letter as you
It's for my invitation.
for your
Yes.
invite. Yes. So this week it's this edition is very close to my heart because the letter sender is my sister, and his goal is and she's talking about her goal to raise funds for my niece who was rushed to the hospital because of a stroke. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah. So our topic is about mindset and miracles.
Okay.
So
Mindset and miracles.
Yeah, mindset and miracles. It's about setting goals and how to reach it. So the letter sender is, as I said, is my sister, and her goal to reach 20,000, which is she joined a contest, which is the money that's
That she's gonna get.
that
Is it
she's-
an online contest?
It's a Facebook contest actually.
Okay.
And it's for a favorite chef. So the money that she's gonna get, if it's through voting,
Okay.
so if the money that she's gonna get is she's gonna use it for the hospitalization, for the medical
Hospital
expenses.
bills. Yes, correct. So maybe while you're preparing to read her letter, Mia, maybe I'll ask Kuya Yo if he can flash the link to that. I don't know if he can find it. If not, then we will post it in the comments in our Facebook live, right? We can post the link.
Yes, please.
Yes. So if our wonderful producer here and station manager here can do that, that's okay. Yes. All
That's
right.
how
Go
they
ahead,
say
Mia.
it.
Yes.
The link is down here.
Yes. The link will be down here. Okay.
How they say it on TV. The link is down here.
Right.
Subscribe here. Okay. So the letter goes, Dear hang on. So let me read what mindset is.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on.
Mindset.
So what is mindset? Mindset is a noun. The established set of attitudes held by someone, and goal is the idea of a future desired result, a purpose, aim, envisioned and planned to commit and to achieve.
Okay.
What's
So that's a mindset.
Yeah, mindset and goal. So, reading the letter. Dear Dot and Mia, my daughter Michelle, my niece, had a stroke and is currently in the neuro ICU because of a clot in the left side of her brain. Michelle is, by the way, barely 40 years old.
She's
very
40
young.
years old. She's
Yeah.
very young. Yes.
And she's very healthy too.
Mm.
The ER doctor told me that if the bleeding did not stop and the clot grew bigger, they may have to perform surgery. Thank God, however, the bleeding has controlled and she has no longer needed the surgery. However, she had to be admitted into neuro ICU to monitor any possible complication or improvement in her brain clot for at least 10 days to 2 weeks in the hospital intensive care. Realizing that Michelle is currently unemployed and have no insurance, we are faced with hospital expenses, including costs from multiple CT scan and MRI costs, among other prescriptions needed to help subside the clot.
Mm-hmm.
She is in critical condition and is currently weak on the right side of her body, cannot speak, and her eyes not able to move from left to right. She will definitely need therapy to rehabilitate. Medicaid is an option, and we have applied for it, hoping to be approved, but we will know in at least 2 to 3 weeks. I'm writing to you now not to ask for money, but help me in being able to win a competition. That I may give that that hang on. That that
It's okay.
what hang on. That may give me a chance, there you go, to win the 20,000 that would at least help us cover part of the expenses
Okay.
for Michelle's needs.
All
There you
right.
go.
All right.
I thought about withdrawing from the competition as I thought I will no longer have the time to campaign for votes to win. But then I gave up. I would be giving up on Michelle too. If I limited her medical needs because of limited financial resources. With this letter, therefore, I wonder if your listeners will help, will find it in their hearts to help.
To help in
Hang
raising
on.
funds. Yes.
With this letter, therefore, I wonder if your listeners will find it in their hearts to help me win the votes to have a chance, at least to work on sourcing out funds for her.
Sourcing out funds. Yes. Okay.
The competition is online called Favorite Chefs, and voting day is in 2 days, February 16th. Okay, so she wrote this before today. Okay.
All right.
So the
Okay.
competition is online called Favorite Chefs, and voting day is in 2 days, February 16th. So it started already yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
I have the URL that will show my profile and how they can vote online. It's
Yes,
uh,
I think it will be showing. Yes, it's showing right now.
okay.
All right.
So it's favoritechefs.com 2021. Adine Martin Villanueva. That's her name. I'm not sure if the listeners will remember my reaching out today after this radio show. But if you do, we actually read the letter.
Yes.
I wish I will have a way to remind them on February 16. It already started.
Yes.
But with my humble attempt to try asking for help.
Okay. And the letter sender's name. Oh, is that
Thank you
So
very
the-
much and stay safe.
okay? And her name is.
And her name is Adine Martin Villanueva.
Adine.
Adine, my
Okay.
sister.
Okay.
So please vote for my sister, Adine Martin Villanueva.
Okay. Mia is really reaching out for help from everyone who's listening and watching, and to make our conversation more exciting,
Oh, yes.
let's bring our friend here. Oh, Mia, could you just kindly? I'm just gonna say this on air. A little bit farther from. It's moving. The camera is moving because of the desk over there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. So our guest is.
To introduce our guest is from a graduate from California State University, a former co-owner of Cafe de Cebu, experienced sales manager uh, and mortgage corporations branch manager of Dignified Home Loans, president of Asian Real Estate Association of America in Las Vegas, Mr. Brian Almero.
Hello, Brian. Hi, Brian.
Hello, hello.
Welcome to the show.
Glad to be on your show. And good afternoon to everyone who's watching.
and it's a pleasure to be a guest on your show.
Yes,
Um,
we welcome you.
Go ahead.
We welcome you. Do you is there a little lag on your in the transmission?
I'm not sure. I mean, I could hear you guys pretty
Okay, that's
well.
good. Right.
I mean, I'm up here in the mountain, position. I mean,
Yes.
so but it should be fine, right? Did you guys hear me well?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you very well. Thank you so much
Okay,
for
thank you.
coming down from the mountain all the way to Las Vegas, the valley, in this transmission.
Actually,
S-
I'm still in the mountain right now.
I
I'm not
know,
down there.
yeah, I mean, on the radio, on air. Right. So, did you hear our letter, Brian?
Yes, yes, it's a very touching, and hopefully, this is what we're here for is to 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 get their votes, and then that's it's a real um, it's a real good thing that that hopefully she wins and give that donation for her.
Mm-hmm.
So it is, yes.
Yes. Speaking of winning, um, what's her name? Adine?
Adine
Adine,
for Geraldine.
her,
Yes.
Adine, your goal is simply to have the chance to win. It's not actually to win, but to have the chance. That's what your letter said. So your goal is to raise $20,000 through this online voting event, right?
No, it's actually to win.
To win,
Yes.
not just the
No,
chance,
it's actually to win. If it's actually to win the first place,
the first place.
yes.
So is there a second and a third place, therefore?
I'm not sure,
All
but to
right.
get the 20,000, she has to win.
All right. So, which is what we're, it seems to be that the direction of our conversation this morning would be the goal,
The
reaching
goal,
for the goal,
yes.
because we're talking about mindset and miracles. So the
Yes.
goal is to go for that miracle using our mindset. Is
Yes.
that how it sounds like for you?
Mhm.
Yeah? Okay. So, goal setting is, in my training, we have three kinds of goals: the personal goal, which is, everything about your person, your personal life. Then there's the professional goal, which, as the word says, professional. You need to reach this number of clients or this amount for your income or whatever regarding your profession. And the third kind is the community goal. So what we're
Oh,
doing here in PHLE Radio is reaching that community goal to help Adine and Michelle, right? Correct. But for Michelle and Adine, it's a personal goal for them to get this certain amount of money and to for me, the way I see it, she's also aiming for healing.
profession.
Aren't you aiming for healing, Michelle? I suppose you are.
Yeah.
Yep. With or without the money, I would I would join you in that goal for healing. All right. So let's talk a little bit about goal. Brian, what's your experience about
Yes.
goal setting and reaching your goal?
So here's my personal experience. I mean, mine is really more on the business side aspect of it as far as goals. In my work. I mean, part in my work and in my volunteers with the associations, nonprofit companies. But let's talk about to be simpler, just on the goal side of financial of my business. It's really more to where it's like what Mia said about mindset. I mean that's where it starts pretty much. Is is setting your goals of what you want to accomplish, and then planning it out how to get there. It's not just not just like thinking of oh yeah, I want to get there and not do anything about it. So it's really it's really to where figure out exactly um what exactly what you accomplish, for what you accomplish in whatever it is. Like, let's just do an example of my own experience to where, okay, I started like with my company right now in the mortgage businesses. I started on my own, just by myself, open up the office um here in Las Vegas, just being one, just being me. And then I put myself to go to where I need to grow my team eventually to, to a certain time, let and then and plan it to where how am I going to get there. So I broke it down to really to simple, every day what I need to do or on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and review them as it goes. And then, it's just really putting your mindset into it
Mm-hmm.
that whatever challenges that you face, whatever obstacles it is, I mean, you're still on the path. Like, make sure you're still on the path. Yeah, sometimes, it will throw us here and there, but the main thing is still make sure that your goal, that you're still on the, on your goal, like to the right path, and really, um, that mindset is that one thing. I mean, it's because it's how you perceive it. It's not just one thing to where you think, oh, I'm gonna fail in this. It's
Mm-hmm.
not. It's just really once you put it to
Focused.
yourself
Yes.
in your mind, then you will get there. I mean, sometimes some people will take longer to reach your goal. Some will be
Faster.
faster. But at
Yes.
the end of the day, I mean, if you put your mindset into it, and then you will reach your goal.
Yes. True, true, true. Yes. You have something to say, Mia?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
agreeing with Brian.
Exactly. The mindset is either you're focused on your goals or you're not.
Yeah,
Either
Hmm.
you will be
on track.
constantly, yes, to set your mind.
Yeah,
Mindset is setting your mind to your goal. So in the case of Brian, it's his professional goal, right?
right.
And I did a little peeking into your Facebook account. I did a little trawling here and there,
Oh my God!
and I saw that you have awards. Am I correct? Yeah,
Yes,
you've been awarded,
yes.
right? See, my trawling really paid off. Okay, congratulations for your many awards, Brian, and
Thank
you're
you, thank you.
the perfect guest for our goal setting and
Mhm.
using the mindset to go forward with our goals. What would be your advice? At this point, I'm asking for advice or maybe suggestions for Adine and Michelle as they go forward with their $20,000 goal.
I would say it's really to where I know it's well it's really more of a voting contest, right, Mia?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I mean, I would suggest like so it's more on advertising her article that's gonna be there or really marketing herself
Mhm.
to get that votes. Because in
Right.
this case, it's really about that, and then sharing her stories why she's doing this. Just like just like what Mia read the letter for today. I
Mhm.
mean
True.
that's part of it,
So
but really
true.
more on, I mean, getting out there on social media what her cause is about. In
Right.
that way,
Mm-hmm.
people would know and be touched, and really get those votes, in that we needed to get to do for the win, because it's really very touching to her. She's not doing it for herself,
Yes, true.
but it's for some monetary piece of it is
For
to
her
get it
daughter.
to her
Correct.
to forgot the
Michelle?
name, but yeah, yeah.
Michelle, yes.
So
So,
so
yeah.
that's I think for on her case is really about that. It's just really marketing it more to where reaching out to people that she know, to relatives, and then at the same time asking for their support. um and like I said, I mean, with that, working hard for, I mean, putting everybody together to get her votes, I think she would be able to accomplish that.
Yes, very good. Uh, engaging the people, engaging the public into your story.
Right.
Hmm.
Yes.
Initially, the competition really is about favorite chef, and she will be featured in a Bon Appetit magazine.
So she's a chef.
Yes, and
Yes.
she
Okay.
was initially gonna be featured as a chef, and the 20,000 initially was to put up, just her dream kitchen. Yeah, so
Okay.
she was gonna put up a dream kitchen, but then she said no, she's just gonna, use the 20,000 for medical expenses.
Okay, so here's where we get into hopefully the faster way, or the, in my experience, the more effective way to get into the goal is to focus on the essence, the true uh, uh, nature of the goal. Okay, for example, if my goal is a car, the car is not the true goal. It is a manifestation of something. My true goal is mobility. My true goal is convenience to travel from here to there, and the car is just one way to get there. So, the essence, the way I see this, the essence of Michelle's goal and Adine's goal is the provision, the financial provision of her medical situation, correct? Medical condition. Even deeper than that is the healing, the financial healing for them, the financial provision, and also the physical healing for Michelle. So that's the essence. So when you set your goal on the essence of what you want, the essence, the spirit behind it, that's another word for it. What's the spirit behind that? It's love.
Yes.
Love for her daughter, love for, and when we join with your goal, Michelle and Adine, it's our love for you. Okay, so it isn't just okay, here's the money, thank you, bye bye. It isn't just that, but it's because we join with you in your goal, and that is the essence of your goal is really community building, love, and yeah, the expression of your family love. So in the case perhaps of Brian, in his you're a financial loan officer, something like that, mortgage loan, right? Correct. So
Yes.
your, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would assume that the essence of your goal of why do you provide loans, mortgage loans to your client, is because you want to support their dreams. It's more than just the money, I would suppose, more than just the meeting your mortgage requirements, but deeper than that is you want to see people happy in their family, in their home life.
That's Yes, yes. If I were to interrupt, that's exactly what it is. I mean, as far as in my what in my career is it's really not more on the financial goal.
Yes.
It's really, I mean, me doing this business for almost 20 years now. I mean, the benefit of it, it's really getting people into homes. The American dream, their biggest investment
Yes.
in their life. It's helping them achieve that. That's the most rewarding part of my career. I mean, instead of the financial aspect of it, it's really
Yes.
that's what I'm doing this for such long and maybe even longer. I mean, it is very rewarding to see people. I mean, that smile that they get, that achievement of a whole family, putting them into a home. um, and I mean, that's really what it is.
Yes, you're joining in the joy and the freedom of these clients of yours. The same way with you, Mia.
Yes.
I have seen
Exactly.
your
Yes,
posts
indeed.
online when you say something about people finding home
Oh,
and being
yes.
happy with their home.
Oh,
So,
definitely.
happiness, joy, that's the essence of the goal. Because then the goal could change. The presentation of the goal could change. Maybe I want a car, and my aim is mobility, as I said earlier, and convenience. But what if somebody gives me a trailer? Okay, so the goal has changed. I mean, the manifestation of the goal, or the agency of the goal, is no longer the car, but oh wow, an RV, a trailer. So that is also
Right.
meeting the essence of my goal. So in the case of Adine and Michelle, at the bottom line is your physical healing, and the agency or the agent for that is the chef,
My
the
favorite chef.
the favorite chef. And even better, this is our remember last time, or even better. So we want something, or even better, so we give out to the universe, hey, we want this, we need $20,000, or even better, or even bigger than that, or even higher. Because also I really appreciate Adine for giving in, giving up, not really giving up, turning over her desire for a brand new kitchen
Right.
for the healing of her daughter, which
Right.
is even it's more sublime. It's a noble
It's
agenda.
selfless. Yes.
Selfless, yes. And Brian, you said something about rewarding earlier. You said it's very rewarding to see people go for their dreams, reach for the stars. So, in goal setting, we are familiar with SMART, right? SMART, specific, measurable, achievable. I wrote it down. Realistic and timely. SMART. Okay, so Adine is very specific, $20,000. Maybe Brian, maybe I don't know, you're aiming for $1 million income, whatever. Or Patrick last time, it was a true love. Okay. So measurable. How do you measure $20,000? Of course, it's by the digits, right? Number of votes.
Right. Starting
Yes.
yesterday until the 25th.
Yeah, so you have a measuring stick there, a yardstick to measure. Oh, okay, I'm nearer. I'm nearer. I have 10,000 now, 10,000 more. Then is it achievable? Yes, it is achievable. Letter A, no? How?
Voting
Just-
every
just-
day.
Use your fingers. Let your fingers do the walking. That's an old PLDT. Remember that?
Yellow
Okay.
pages.
Realistic. How realistic is her goal?
Very
It's
realistic.
very realistic,
Just,
correct.
yeah.
And timely, it has a time frame from February
Yesterday
16th to
To 25th.
25th.
Yes.
Do you do the same with your goal, Brian? Do you have a time frame for
Yes.
that?
Of course, you do. You need to have that time frame. The time. Because you're gonna get off track if you don't.
Correct.
So really, it has to be measurable. You're right. So we're achievable. At the same time, making sure you're on that. You keep that
Yes.
tabs of it to where, like you said, it starts today until whatever how many days. So I would say to like really follow that. Okay, how many votes that I've got so far for this certain days. If she knows that, okay, I'm only on number 3. What else do I need to do to get it up there? So
Yes.
it's really following that steps, and then following up that plan, to where ask maybe for more votes from other people. I mean, it's really, I mean, spread out about the cause of it. I mean, I think, like I said, it's really important that that she manages that, the time that every day. It's not like, okay, I did my part and just wait whatever happens. I mean,
Yes.
it's not. I mean,
She's
it's really,
working for it.
if it has to be done daily, I mean,
Right.
then it has to be done. Yes.
There has to be a reason why SMART is the acronym for goal setting. SMART, not just work hard, but work smart. Okay, working smart for our goals. Because if getting rich or getting our dreams come true comes from working hard, well, what about our indigenous people? What about the people from the third world countries who are working so hard, very hard, but they're not earning that much, and their lives are not alleviated by too much work, by hard work. So coaches will say it's not really hard work; it's smart work,
Right.
using your smarts to get you to where you want to be. So
Oh.
I would love to add. Yes, Mia, go.
And my sister was saying she was number 1 yesterday, but we still need votes every day. But she could be number 5 on
Yes.
the 25th.
So this is a smart move to
Yes.
put this on air, because we are still available online for as long as PHLV is in existence. I suppose there will be archives here and there.
Yes, so thank you,
But
Kuya
until
Yo.
the 25th. Yes. And so now I will add 2 more letters, 2 more words to smart. Smarter. Smarter. What's the E?
ER.
Exciting. Yes. No, not the emergency room. The first word, letter E there is exciting. Make your goal exciting. So even though Michelle is recovering, I would say she's recovering from her stroke, make it exciting. Make the goal exciting, that at the end of this, she's going to walk, she's going to be with her family, she's going to be vibrant again. So make it exciting. Look forward. Use your mindset. Set your mind to that excitement once again. You know, she's vibrant, she's drinking her favorite drinks, eating her favorite food, wearing her favorite clothes out of the hospital. You know, make it exciting. Add that
Listening to
bits
BTS.
her favorite. That's exciting, right? And it makes her stay in the hospital more manageable, kinder, happier. The other word, the letter R, is rewarding. This is where Brian explained earlier, rewarding. At the end of your goal, you can sit back, you know, and feel the reward. Ah, it's so rewarding, it's so fulfilling. So those are the letters. Smarter,
The
right?
20,000
Twenty
reward.
thousand
Yeah.
dollars. Who knows? You will get your Medicaid, Medicare,
Yeah.
Medicaid. Who knows that even beyond the voting, people will step up and say, "Hey, Michelle, hey, Adine, I'm gonna give this to you." All right. So it's not just coming from that voting center, so to speak, but it's coming also from our listeners and our audience who would like to reach out. And so I will pledge some amount for Michelle. How about that? Would you like to pledge? So I invite you to do that. Reach out to us. What's our number, Mia?
Her number?
My number, 702-498-6185.
Oh,
I will direct you to Mia and Adine for your pledges, for your financial, for you to share your wealth. Okay, wealth
oh,
spreading. All right. So any comments on this, Brian and Mia?
I like that.
Um,
Smarter.
You like smarter,
yeah, I
right?
mean, if you guys want to do the pledge, I mean, I will start it up right now. I mean, for sure.
All
And there you
right.
Um,
go.
Yay. Okay, so one from me, one from Brian. That's great, right? So cheers.
exactly.
This is ginger
Mhm.
tea. So cheers
The
to Michelle and
start.
Adine, right? And so on top of the 20K, which you will reach by the end of the voting period, February 25th, you will also have some other
There
stuff.
you go. There you
Yeah,
go,
all right.
Adine.
So I hope you're
Aw.
having,
Thank you,
I hope you're
thank
enjoying
you.
this. You know,
Thank you, guys.
you're welcome, yeah.
For
Thank
my
you for
sister
bringing that.
and Michelle.
All right. So we want to greet. Who is this? John.
Listeners?
Yeah, Belle is watching. Jean Chayette is watching. Kuya Yo is watching. And who's the other person watching? Jen Ko. She says,
Oh,
"Wow,
hi,
galing."
Jen.
Yes. Yeah. Brian, anything else that you would like to bring up into our goal setting topic? Mindset and miracles. Did you say miracles, Mia?
Miracles, yes,
Oh,
of course, yeah.
Oh yeah, the
miracles.
miracle.
Yes. Yes, go ahead, Brian.
Um, I mean, really, we talked about it. So first of all, yeah, we wish Adina and for her success on this. Hopefully, with everybody's help, she will get there. That voting to where she could get first place and get the 20,000. Uh, but I think the aspect of this more is really the cause of it and the benefit that it's gonna go to. So it's really more people get involved with it, and then, like I said, the good thing about the pledge. I mean, that's one thing that would help. And hopefully we spread that her cause of it, and it really get more.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as us goal setting, I mean, it's as for everybody who's listening. I mean, it's really it's really good thing to do that in your everyday lives, not just on your business, but on your personal as well. I mean, because it gets you to the direction, to the right path, or not just the right path, but to where you're gonna be happy with your life or content with your life. I mean,
Right.
everybody has their challenges or personal experience that we have our setbacks, but if we just keep on going and really focus on what we want to achieve, everybody, you'll have good results. I mean, one thing I always believe in is that we don't just wait and things to happen. I mean, it's ourselves to make it happen. So So I mean, we all of course pray to God that we get this and this and that, which is fine, but it comes down to yourself to you do something about it. It's not just waiting.
Right, correct.
The beautiful thing about that is you said you pray to God for what you want. The
Mm-hmm.
waiting happens after that. The waiting for the direction. So you pray, dear God, da 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 da, XYZ. I would like to submit this to you, XYZ. Then this is where we wait, in silence. And then in the waiting, what are we waiting for? We are waiting for the right direction, the divine guidance, the divine direction. God will tell us, okay, go to your Facebook, click on this, vote for this. That's a divine guidance. That's what we do. We act coming from the guidance. So yeah, that's it.
And it's Ash Wednesday today.
Oh, it is Ash Wednesday. Tell me something about the significance of that, Mia, because I'm not Catholic. So
Well, it's Ash Wednesday. It's reminding us that we came from dust, and unto dust we
Okay.
shall return. That's what-
okay, from
yeah.
dust to dust.
Yes.
Yes, and here we are, made of dust, and in this big rock called Earth.
And that's
Yes.
where we return. when
That's where we
die.
return. And so I guess this is where we come to an end in our show, unless you have something else to share with us, Mia.
And usually we end the show with closing quotes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because I found these three quotes,
Okay.
and it evolves into, basically the same thing.
Okay. Let's hear
And
it.
listen to this. The closing quote came from three persons,
Mm-hmm.
and it evolves into. They talk about the same thing about goals.
Okay.
And the first one is a goal without a plan is just a dream,
A goal
came-
without a plan is just a dream. Yeah. all
from
right.
Dave Ramsey. And then another one from Antoine the Saint
Exupery. The Little Prince.
A goal without a plan is just a wish.
A wish. A wish. A dream is a wish.
Your heart
Oh, you see?
makes.
Okay.
And then the next one is from Robert Herjavec.
Okay.
A goal without a timeline is just a dream.
Okay. So we're all dreaming.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Thank you for
Basically, what
that.
about basically what Brian said
Mm-hmm.
and you said?
Mm-hmm.
Everything a goal without timeline,
It's
without
just a
yeah.
dream, a dream. And we all
Correct.
submit all of these to the divine, to God, divine intelligence that makes the plans for us. All you have to do is align with His divine plan. Yay! All right. And most of the time, He's always timely. No, all the time. God's time is always perfect. So that's it. So, Brian, time for you to say goodbye to our friends.
Thank you, Brian.
And to us.
Thank
Goodbye
you,
to
thank
us.
you so much. I just wanted to add on Mia's quotes is, dreams, it can always be achieved. That's one thing. I mean, we always have our dreams. It's so nice to be it, but we don't want it to be always just a dream, because if you put your mindset into it, I mean, it could be achieved.
yes.
Yes,
definitely.
truly. It can be achieved. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in.
Vote
to
for
On the
Adine
Dot.
Villanueva, favorite chef,
Yes.
every day.
Is there, Mia, is there we could share the website for that? For the voting.
It will
Share
be
the link.
posted in the Facebook on the Facebook comment.
Yes, it's
Where-
on my wall too.
Yes, so we will
Oh.
share the
Facebook
link
wall, yes.
so everybody can get onto that and click vote Adine. Thank you so much, and
Thank you. Have a good
Thank
afternoon,
you,
to all the
Brian.
listeners. Guys.
yes, for all of us, if you're from UP, you can join the University of the Philippines Alumni Association, Nevada, 7024986185. Give me a text, not a call. See you
Download
next
the
week.
PHLV app on Google Play and
Apple.
Apple.
Apple, yes.
See you next week.
See you. Thank you, and goodbye.